Whoa! Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
What is the best fast food restaurant?
No, how about this? I'm gonna one up you a little bit. Okay, is that okay?
Yes.
I know that's usually your position.
No, I just take your ideas and make them better. Is that called one-upping?
That's what I've done to your idea because we all know
One-upping is like when you say, I can make a great cheeseburger. Like, oh, no, you can't. You ought to try mine. I put bacon on it.
Objective, the objective question of what's the best fast food restaurant. I mean, everybody's going to have their favorites, and they're going to argue their favorites till the end of the time. But if you were to take one fast food item that you could live off of, if health wasn't a factor, what is the one fast food item you could live off of if health wasn't a factor? Like if you just be like, that's the one item that I go to at all times. Like that is, I eat more of these fast food, fill in the blank, either sandwiches, finger foods, I don't know.
Can we say pizza's not a fast food?
Yes. Pizza's not fast food because you have to order it ahead.
It gets too broad.
Yes.
Let's keep it to, our fast food restaurants.
Thank you, Jerry.
Jack in the Box, Taco Bell.
Thank you for classifying that. Okay.
Whatever.
Anything
Wendy's, Arby's.
Anything that has a drive-through. Sorry, San Luis Obispo, if you feel a little left out on this one, but anything that has a drive-through, I think, constitutes as a fast food.
Del Taco. Everybody loves Del Taco. Do you like Del Taco, Cameron?
I haven't had Del Taco, but I think actually doesn't the Little Caesars in Paso have a drive-through?
Yes, it does.
Doesn't count.
Would that make pizza fast food?
No, because that's rare. That's weird.
Can I tell you?
That does not count.
No, but it's pretty
Little
incredible.
Caesars is not fast food.
It is pretty incredible.
You can't
when you're like, I feel like some pizza, and then you're like, that Little Caesars has a drive-through.
Are you kidding me? You can order and their pizza's ready by the time you get to the window?
You can go, as long as it's their fast and ready options, like the pepperoni.
So you have to call ahead or order on the app?
No. They have pepperoni pizzas at the ready. Starting at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon till like 7 o'clock.
They're just making pepperoni pizzas.
Yes, they're making
for the drive-through.
As many pepperoni pizzas as possible, and you just drive up and you're like, I'll take a pepperoni pizza. They say that'll be $7. You're like, here you go, and you're like, okay, here's your pepperoni pizza. And you drive off. It quite possibly is the fastest drive-through I've ever been in. It is quite incredible. But Paso Robles is the only one that has that. Atascadero doesn't have it, and Royal Grande doesn't have it. So,
all right. So, okay, this is one item from one restaurant. That's a tough one for me. I'm not a one-item person. 805-543-3693.
What is the one item that you eat the most in fast food, though? For me, it's hands down. Hands down, because I don't eat a ton. We talk a lot about fast food, and I know I talk a lot about Taco Bell, but Taco Bell is weird. Like I saw a commercial this weekend for Taco Bell, and it was a chalupa that had toasted cheese on the outside of it. And I'm going to try one of those, but every time I go to Taco Bell, it's only to try what kind of weird concoction they have pulled up in the realm of what they call Mexican food.
Right.
It's not really Mexican food, but toasted cheese on the outside of a taco sounds pretty amazing, or a chalupa, or whatever the hell it is.
I think mine is still the Burrito Supreme, because every time I go to Taco Bell, I get the Burrito Supreme.
Boring to me.
What are you talking about? It's got everything in there.
They have a chalupa that they toast cheese on the outside of.
This doesn't taste as good. It's the sauce.
You haven't
it's
tried
the
it.
meat with the onions and the sauce inside. It's in a brothy chili sauce.
I'm sorry,
I don't know.
They had a taco where the main filling was potatoes. Come on. Try to order that at any authentic Mexican restaurant. Can I get a potato taco, please? They just look at you and they shake their head. They say,
Willie
no.
wants to know if a corn dog from AM/PM counts. Really?
Yes. AM/PM has.
Wiener Schnitzel has corn dogs, and you're going to AM/PM?
Well, AM/PM's got a pretty good corn dog, actually. And
they don't have deep fryers there.
They have the AM/PM? Are you saying
AM/PM?
I thought you meant A&W. Sorry.
Oh, okay. AM/PM.
But okay, listen, I think that does count. I do think that does count because that really is it is the definition of fast food.
I have ordered.
You get a little gas, you get a little smokes, you get a little lottery tickets, and you get a little food.
You don't order anything at AM/PM. You go to that little warmer and you take the chicken sandwich out. I tried their chicken sandwich once and I took 2 bites and I threw because I thought the first bite was so bad that I said, well, I'm going to give it another shot. Maybe I got a bad part of the sandwich. And then I threw it in the garbage.
What about 7-Elevens? Now, some 7-Elevens are on their A game. Where was I? Where the 7-Eleven just was remarkable with their fast food. Oh, the 7-Eleven on the Pike and Elm in Arroyo Grande. I went in there and it was like they take pride, okay, in that roller oven stove thing that they have, that they put the taquitos on, they put the wrap things on, and then they put the big hot dogs and the small hot dogs and all those things. All of it looked tasty. Like sometimes you look at it and one been on there for too long, and it's like, it's obvious. They take pride in that one. Okay, at least when I was.
This
there.
is not fast food. We're talking about fast food.
That's the fastest.
Today is
food.
National Fast Food Day.
Yes, that is the fastest.
That is
food.
fast food.
When you walk into a 7-Eleven, you're like, yeah, I need to get, I don't know, a big gulp, and you're like, I sure could use some lunch. Let me try one of those buffalo chicken things rolled up into a flour tortilla. And
if
fried.
that's considered fast food,
that is fast food.
I consider that grocery gas station food.
So good.
Spicy chicken
No
sandwich. Andrew writes in. We're getting chalupa. So it's the one item from fast food you have to eat. This is always you. Always you. No, the rest of your life.
Yeah, the rest of your life.
Big Mac. Maybe a Big Mac.
Big Mac's pretty good.
Fantasy football.
Like if you're a Rams fan, it was perfect. If you're
I'm sure Rams
Cardinals
fans are
fan,
really
it was
happy.
great.
Cardinals fans should be happy.
But we talked to Barbara right now because Barbara wants to elaborate on the toasted cheese chalupa.
Oh.
She says that she tried this while having the munchies. Hi, Barbara. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay. So you wrote in on the 805 beer text lines that the the cheese chalupa, the one that has the cheese toasted on the outside, is good. Could you sell that for us? Because Jeremy doesn't think it sounds good. I think it sounds amazing. What sets it apart from?
I like the Burrito Supreme.
Other offerings at Taco Bell.
Well, I mean, if you love cheese, then it's definitely a really good thing to eat, and it has some good seasoning on the outside of it too that just kind of makes the chalupa.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've had chalupas before, and what I like about
is it a Mexican seasoning that you speak of with the cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems more like a Mexican seasoning, and then I love the regular.
No, it's an
chalupa,
Italian seasoning, Jeff. Of course, it's the Taco Bell seasoning. They put it on all the meat.
I just wanted to make sure.
Cameron, are you listening to this?
I wanted to make sure.
What a dumb question.
When you say the seasoning, you never know.
It's the Spanish seasoning. So the nice thing about a chalupa, though, is I like that it holds more, right? It's not like a thin taco.
Yes.
And when you eat it, it doesn't fall apart and crap falls all over the place. And so this chalupa, I'm looking at it. It looks like they bake cheese on the outside of it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And she says if you like cheese, then it's for you.
Now,
Is there cheese already on the inside?
Yeah.
I think they still do the regular shredded cheese on the inside.
yeah.
Right now, what, a box of them is like two of them for $5, and you get some extras.
Now, let me ask you this. It's Barbara, right?
Yes.
You sound way too young to be Barbara, by the way. Your name should be
I
like
just had my 30th birthday.
Sarah or something like
Oh,
that.
that's pretty young for a Barbara.
Barbara sounds like 65 plus, but she's young Barbara. We're going to start calling you Young Barbara.
Own that old person's name, Barbara.
All right, Young Barbara says that. Okay, now. Have you ever had the? I don't know what it's called, but it's a chalupa, but it's over a crunchy taco, and at Taco Bell. What the hell is that thing called?
Double
Like
decker.
a cheesy gordita crunch.
Yes, the cheesy gordita crunch. Okay, it's not a chalupa then. It's a gordita. What is the difference?
Amount of shell.
I think it's the breading.
Yeah.
Because the
carbs.
cheesy gordita crunch is like just the taco, like the hard shell, and then the soft taco,
I
the
see.
tortilla.
With cheese in between.
That is really good. Nacho cheese to separate the
But you're
gordita and the taco
You're
shell.
talking about a double down on the carbs, which could be problematic
Yes.
for some folk.
Well, it's just one meal. That's what I tell myself.
One meal adds up to another meal, adds up to another meal. Next thing you know.
Yeah, the gordita is
Taco
almost...
Bell, and don't forget, Taco Bell was the one that promoted the fourth meal many years ago.
I think if they did this with a chalupa, it would be way better. Because I like the crunch, I like the nacho cheese. And so now they have a chalupa, and they have a toasted cheddar chalupa.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm talking about.
You can also get the black bean toasted cheddar chalupa. Have you tried that?
No.
Well,
I guess that's for vegetarians.
Get to hit that bottle again. Get those munchies, okay?
All right.
Report back to us when you're done, okay, young Barbara?
Dude, she just turned 30. She doesn't
All
drink.
right.
She smokes. All right. Bye, Barbara.
She said it was
Young Barbara.
She said off the air it was definitely a beer munchie that drove her to.
Oh, is that what she said? Oh, California.
Okay, so we got to talk in around the office about this last week, and it was which do you feel bad?
Come on, let's be honest. Somebody sent you some sort of message. You didn't reply. They got annoyed with you.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, because so I'm bad at all of them. Okay, I'm really bad.
That's what I thought came up.
I'm really bad at returning calls. I'm really bad at returning text messages.
You're a lot better than you used to be.
And I'm really bad at returning emails. But the email is the one I will return first because it usually has to do with something business-wise. The text message is usually somebody who's really close to me. And the correspondence on the email is business. What was the other one? Email? Oh, calls.
Phone calls.
Phone calls, I don't have time for. And so I think the one I feel most bad for not returning, and I wanted to layer in instant messenger around here, but I'm not going to because
It's kind of like a text.
I
would take
wanna
that
ditch
as a
Facebook
text.
anyway.
I mean, I know, but I am and all that is pretty much a text message.
How about you, Cameron?
Yeah, I'd link it in there because, I mean, like, my friends, we tend to use, like, Snapchat for stuff.
Yeah.
That's an instant message.
That's the one I would feel. It's so easy to just respond with an emoji. It could be I'm a thumbs up guy. If somebody asks me a question, give you the thumbs
I know,
up.
but here's the thing. This is where
One
it
of
falls
those
flat,
guys.
Jeremy. Okay, is you are a thumbs up guy. So every single response that you get sent, you'll give a thumbs up. So
unless I want to say no, then I won't send a thumbs up.
I have one that I wish you would give me feedback on. Yet you just give me this stupid thumbs up which tells me that you half read my one sentence. And
It's not true.
But no, it is true. It
Okay,
is,
what was the
I
text?
could go back in the
go back and find your text.
and find out.
You're gonna have to go through all our fantasy football banter and trades.
Yeah.
I wish we had more people in the league like us, you and me. I think we do. I think we work well together in fantasy football. Maybe it's because we do this job. I don't know. That was pretty painless on Saturday or Friday.
Friday was when it took place.
Yeah, we had to do a quick thing. I had my tight end go down. Jeff had 2 tight ends. He needed running back. I had one. Quick and easy. The rest of these idiots in our fantasy football league, I shouldn't say that, not all of you. The ones that know that you're good, they'll respond to things right away. But, sometimes you wait a day or two after a trade offer. It's ridiculous. That's what you should be on the poll question. You should feel bad about not responding to trade offers in fantasy football. Just decline it or accept it or rebut it. Rebut it.
Rebut.
Reboot it.
The Canadian version of reboot is reboot.
Reboot.
What's that all a reboot?
It's all rebooted.
Yeah, I can't. This is all.
Just keep looking.
It's too
so
inside.
The question again is, which are you most likely to apologize for? Is it a phone call, not responding to an email, or a text message? I said text message because it can be quick and easy. You don't,
unless you don't see it.
How do you not see it? It's on your phone.
That's the thing.
You don't get notifications?
Some people aren't connected to their phone as much as you are. You are tethered to it through a laptop, through a watch, and then onto your phone. So whenever you get a text message,
okay, I don't always have the
watch. It takes
watch
you out
on.
of conversation. If you know Jeremy right now, please send him a text message because he will leave this conversation.
Well, the
for
point
that
is,
text message
as soon as
my
phone is dark,
it rules his life.
As soon as it lights up, it'll say that that Jeff sent me. You could send me a text message. By the way, you're sitting across from me. It'll say Jeff sent you a text message. It won't say what the message is, but it'll say, oh, and then I'll say, okay, I'll click on it. Easy, yes, no, done. Seconds, 5
thumbs
seconds,
up.
done.
It's always a thumbs up. Thumbs up or thumbs down.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up or thumbs down.
I rarely do the thumbs down. I'm a positive guy. I'm a half full.
So so happy with the results of this poll question.
I just did, damn it.
You see, you got pulled away.
Made you look. I just did it. It was on my watch. I felt a vibration. I had to look.
Who texted you?
It was Cameron. But see right there. It says Cameron.
Good work, Cam.
Cameron the intern.
I knew you'd look. You're always looking at your phone. You always go silent randomly.
I am so thrilled at the outcome of this poll question, to this point at least, and we have it up until 2 o'clock today. But 53% of people say that they will not apologize for either not responding to an email in a timely fashion, not responding to a text message in a timely fashion, or not responding to a phone call that was missed in a timely fashion. 53% said that they won't apologize for it. I love that. I hope that's where we still are as society. I don't think we are, but I hope that we're still there. Whereas the one that people apologize most for is not returning a call in a timely fashion. That's the one I do not apologize.
I'm an apologizer. I'm a not responding apologizer. I try to respond to people right away, get it done, get it over with, because I'll forget. And I'd rather just respond just to be courteous. So that way, when people think of Jeremy West and Jeff Kingman, which one is more likely to be, get a response out of, or which one is more responsible? Oh, it's going to be Jeremy for sure. Jeremy will get right back to us. Jeff, we may not hear from until Christmas.
Coming up.
Or 4th of July.
Coming up. You have to stick with us, okay? Because I have the greatest not returning a phone call story in the history of not returning a phone call stories. And that's because I just wasn't checking voicemail during that period of time. I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Is this the one about the job that we...
Yes. Well, my daughter was born, I mean, all things happen for a reason.
Screwed me on that one.
Well, maybe not.
By the way, have you noticed I'm now doing thumbs up, not just to text messages, but to emails to the middle management around here? Yes.
Which really shows that you're paying attention.